So I got to tell you, I had absolutely no intention whatsoever at all of making a video today. I have a big day ahead of me and something major coming in a couple of hours here, a couple of very short hours. But as God does, sometimes his plans change in the moment. So I just saw something and God told me to press record and talk about this. Now, again, you may be way ahead of me here. And I might be behind the curve. Is that how they say it? Behind the curve? Something like that. Just logged on to Twitter here for a minute as I was trying to get yesterday's podcast up on avoidthemark.com/podcast. The two I did yesterday I don't have up there yet. So I was just trying to do my little process that it takes to get those up there. And I'm waiting for an upload or a download. And I pop over on Twitter and I see New York Post. Video shows NYPD's new robotic dog in action in the Bronx. Wow, did that happen fast. Really? I didn't know that was happening. I've seen these things over in Asia, I think, within the last year since COVID. I didn't know we were getting robot police in America already. I didn't know that, but we are. There it is, February 23rd. What is today? 26, 27? I don't even know. It was a few days ago. I'm just seeing this. I guess that's how close I pay attention to things or something, but man, maybe I better pay a little closer attention. Robotic dogs are here in America. Wow. Like, do we just shrug this off now? Do we just say, oh, okay, well, robotic dogs, no big deal. Are you kidding me? Do you know what? Do you know the Pandora's box that this just opened? Oh. Just think every single dystopian movie you've ever seen. That's what they're doing. I think we're so desensitized to everything right now that we can't even see what the hell they're doing. We're just blind to it. We're just like, oh, another piece of news. And not even really think, like, what is this? You got robots gonna police you. Rule you. What do police do? You know what police do. Police aren't there to protect you. Police are there to rule you. They're the enforcers of the rule makers. And now you've got robots working for them. I don't know what to tell you. If you're in a city, we talked about this the other day. It's time to get the hell out of the cities for sure, no matter what you need to do. Now you got robots walking around. Get out. You got no excuse left at this point. It's terrifying. It's terrifying to me. You know, you got police already in this country, in this whole world. Police in the whole world are exactly the same. They're trained exactly the same in every country. They act exactly the same. They're already kind of robots for the most part. I've tried to talk reason with police before. I've tried. There's no such thing. You can't talk to them like humans because they're trained like stupid robots, and that's how they act. But at least they're human, and there's a chance that you might be able to reason with them. Good luck. There ain't no chance in hell you're reasoning with a robot that's enforcing some law from on high on you. Boy, does this. If you felt the anger in me right now about this one thing, if nothing else had happened in the last year, nothing, a single thing, nothing, I saw this, I'd have lost my mind like I am right now. Boys and their toys. Is that what we're going to say? Oh, fuck that. I remember when I lived in the town I was with my girlfriend, and we lived right by the courthouse, right? And up until about 2.5, 3 years ago, the police department was in the bottom of the courthouse there. You know, the whole police department. And so there was always police cars parked up and down the streets. Last thing in the world you want to see when you look, and for me anyway, maybe some idiots out there think that makes them feel safe, but when I look out the window and see, dozens of police cars, it's the last thing I want to see. Well, that was enough, but then all of a sudden they start bringing in the military equipment. They did this like maybe 3 years ago. all of a sudden you hear rumbling down the road. This big old tank. What the hell is a tank coming down the road for? And it says police on it. Police. And so I'm like, well, what the hell are they going to use that for in this little town? Well, you need a tank. You joking with me? I was pissed. And so I went over there. It was the craziest thing. I just thought of this. I just remember this story now. I walked over, because like I said, I've never been afraid to confront anybody in my life. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm a nobody, and so are they. My phone's ringing. Hey, I'm making a video. Can I call you right back? All right, bye. Sorry about that. That's how much I hate editing. So I walked over there, and the officer was getting out of the vehicle, the tank, and I'm like, what are you guys going to use that for? I just walked in, what are you guys going to use that for? The first thing he says, because there's a big river, big river, the Wisconsin River that runs through the town I was in, and he said, well, if, first thing out of his mouth, he's like, well, if in the winter, like, somebody is out on the river and slips through the ice, and we could save them. I was like, what'd you say? He's like, well, we could save them. I'm like, that thing can drive on water? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And so, it didn't even make sense. To save somebody out of a river? Like, really, it's military equipment. It's a tank. It's to condition us to this bullshit. This dog, And so I remember I had posted that on social media of some sort, or my girlfriend did or something. Like, because we were upset about it. We don't need military equipment in this town. And emphatically, everybody that replied, it just thought it was cute and funny, and boys and their toys. Oh, boys will be boys. Boys and their toys. What the hell is that, you stupid idiots? You're putting military equipment in your town and you're laughing at it? Now this. I don't want to make this a long video, and that was an important phone call, and I got to call her back, but man, if you can't get out of the city after seeing this, it's coming to you. If it's in New York, it's coming wherever. It's coming. It's coming down all the way to the small towns. There's no doubt. These things are happening really fast, too. Like in the past, you'd see one of these in Asia, and you'd think, oh, maybe 5 or 10 years I'll try this in America. And, maybe 3-4 months they are now, as we see. And this is our line, man. This is our line on digital. This is our line on digital. We must cut ties completely to escape this absolute insanity. All right, that's all I want to say this morning. Again, guys, got a big couple of days coming up, and so I may or may not be on. I may pop on and make a video here or there. I'm not sure. But if you don't hear from me for a couple of days, don't worry, no big deal. You'll hear from me soon, but we'll see what happens. So hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend if you don't hear from me, and we'll speak soon. Peace.